Hello, it's Rachel here on the Kitaholics YouTube channel, bringing you another layout with the beautiful April kits. So what you can see, I have chosen that fabulous Craft Wildflowers paper, and I've decided I'm going to use that as my background. One thing you will have learned about me is I love using patterned papers and coloured cardstock as my backgrounds. I don't mind using white cardstock, I do that as well, but I really love it when I can just use a piece of patterned paper or multiple pieces of patterned paper. So what I'm just doing now is I'm fidgeting through the Project Life cards that come in the kit, because even though I am doing Project Life now, I just can't bring myself to cut into the beautiful papers. So, and we get, on most of the cards, we get 2 of each anyway. So I feel that if I use one for layering, that's not so bad. And I've decided I'm going to be scrapping a photo of my son. Now, I will be honest, I did have a bit of a play with the pieces before I started filming. Sometimes when you put the camera on, you can get a bit stunted and a bit, you know, deer in the headlights. You don't know what to do. So you can see that I have actually trimmed my photo and backed it just on some plain white paper before starting. So I think, yes, I'm happy with those Project Life cards. So actually 2 of those are the same, and I'm just using each side of them. But they did blend into the background paper a little bit because they are in the same tones and from the same collection, some of them. So what I've just grabbed out here is my little mini distress inks, and I'm using the green colour, which is Evergreen Bro. Or Brara, I'm not sure, but basically I'm just inking the edges in that green ink so that they do stand out a little bit more, just subtly, nothing too dramatic. And then I'm going to start using my double-sided tape and sticking them down. Now I will apologise, you may hear my children in the background with their yelling. They are playing, they're being nice to each other. It is school holidays and I am in my closet with the door shut doing this voiceover. So what I'm doing now is I've pulled out some bits of ephemera that I think will work, or that I thought would work, and I've been conscious to pull out pieces from both the packs that we got. We got the Chasing Dreams by Maggie Holmes and we got the Wildflower from Craft, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't use all the Wildflower because I was using Wildflower papers. I wanted to try and mix the collections because I feel like you can fall into a trap of only using the one collection for a layout, and sometimes you can't get all of the collection, so it's good to be able to mix in other collections. So that's what I'm doing. So I've chosen a little, I'm not sure what you would call it, it's a little square piece in a mustardy yellow sort of colour, and it says, "You make my heart happy." And then I'm layering that up with a love heart that says "love you" in the same typewriter font. Now both of those pieces are from the Chasing Dreams. And then I'm going to mix that in with some of the black and white flowers from the Wildflower collection. And I really like those black and white flowers. They pop off the page. There was a lot of the florals that are the same as on the paper, but I'm going to save those and hopefully I can use those on another layout or in my Project Life. I think this paper had enough of those already on it. I didn't need to add more. And then I'm going to do a second cluster up in the top left under that Beautiful. The Beautiful is going to be my title. What I'm just doing here is I'm popping up that little black ephemera flower, which was part of a long strip. I think there was 4 in the strip and I've just cut that one off. being very brave, cutting up my ephemera lately. I'm taking cues from some of the other YouTubers that I watch who aren't afraid to manipulate things to suit their layouts. So yeah, up to my next cluster, and I'm going to put a flag or a banner, a circle that says right now, and another one of the black flowers, and then my punched heart that I punched out for my last layout and didn't actually use. Okay, and now I am just going to add some foam dots, just that I got from the reject shop. I'm adding them to the back of the Beautiful, just to pop that up. As I said, that is going to be my title and that alone. And then above that you can see there's some very delicate little butterflies. They are part of the Wildflower collection, and there is some of those on the actual background paper. I have just realised after using last month's kit and this kit, I have a bit of an obsession with butterflies. I think you can add a butterfly to any layout and it looks great. So I'm after the perfect butterfly punch. If somebody could tell me what is their favourite butterfly. It's hard because I think butterflies, they can either be really cartoony or really lifelike, and sometimes that doesn't suit every layout. So I want one that's sort of in the middle that will suit a lot of layouts. So if you want to, let me know, either comment on this video or let me know over in the Kitaholic Kits members only forum if you're part of that, and that's what I need to know, the perfect butterfly punch. Okay, so I'm nearly finished. This one's a pretty basic layout. I'm just adding one of the wood veneer arrows on the bottom of that yellow piece down the bottom. A couple of the wood veneer hearts up in the top cluster. Now in that top cluster I did actually put some little foam dots under one side of the black flower because it was layered in a way that it needed that support under just one side. And I also will add one of the little pink resin flowers down below. Okay, here's where I'm calling it done. I'm pretty happy with the way it looks, but then I decide I'm going to add some splatters. Now, I'm not very good at splatters. I love the way they look on everyone else's layouts, but when I do them on mine, not so sure. So I've chosen the Heidi Swap in Citron, the Kaiser Craft Peach, I think it's called. Yeah, Kaiser Craft Mist or Kaiser Mist Peach and Kaiser Mist Aqua. And I've shaken them up and I've twisted them and done everything you need to do, and here we go. Now you can see off to the side there I did do a little practice and I was quite happy with that. But you know, you put them on and they do not flick how they do in the practice, and they go everywhere and they look so much darker. But anyway, look, I left it overnight and I've come back and they look okay. I just felt like it was such a, you know, 2 clusters, title, and that was basically it. It felt a bit boring to me, so I thought I would do these splatters. In hindsight, look, I don't regret them, but I just wish I could do them better. Anyway, that's it for me. Stick around for the close-ups. Thank you for watching. Get on over to the Kitaholic Kits Facebook page and have a look. If you're thinking about signing up to a subscription kit, I couldn't recommend this one highly enough. We have a great forum where we all get together and share our work and encourage each other. And that's it. Thanks. Bye.